أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. أكيد والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We give thanks to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has made it possible for us to follow Him and it counts us out of His bounties to be one of the Muslims. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue His blessings upon us as Muslims. Ìkẹ́ àti ọlọ́kùnrin bá nílùú Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam àtàwọn ará alẹ́ ànábì àtàwọn sàhábà ànábì àti gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn lápapọ̀. Àdáhùn tí ó bá wa táàfin ní jẹ́ Mùsùlùmí náà kọ́lọ̀ má bẹ̀ bá wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ nípa Qur'an àti ọlá tó ń bẹ fún Qur'an, òun ni a fẹ́ sọ díẹ̀ fún wa nípa rẹ̀. A máa bá pàdé báyìí lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́lọ̀ máa mú gbàláyè bẹ́ẹ̀ hàn wá. Àwọn àyátù nípa Qur'an ó ti pọ̀ táwa náà ti gbọ́. Kò sí Mùsùlùmí kan tí ó mọ̀ pé oore ń bẹ níbi kí wọ́n máa ka Qur'an. Torí pé orí harfu kọ̀ọ̀kan òun ni Ànábì Muhammad sọ fún wa wípé ní Ọlọ́run Ìbá yóò máa fi fún wa ní ládá. Alif Lam Mim aráàfin mẹ́ta nìyẹn. A gba ládá mẹ́wàá mẹ́wàá lórí aráàfin kọ̀ọ̀kan bí a bá ń ka Qur'an. Orí pọ̀ ń bẹ ní gbogbo ìgbà tó bá fi pa ara rẹ̀ yẹn náà ni ó fi máa gba ládá yẹn sí. Àtúnrí hadith kan tí Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam tí ó yí wa ń bẹ látọ̀dọ̀ ìyá wa Aisha radiyallahu anha. Ó ní qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Ànábì ní al-mahiru bil Qur'an ma'a as-safarati al-kirami al-bararah walladhi yaqra'u al-Qur'ana wa yatata'ata'u fihi wa huwa alayhi shaqqun falahu ajran. Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam nínú hadith yìí èsì àwa gbà wáyé, ó jẹ́ kí pé ní ẹni tó bá mọ Qur'an kà dáradára tó perfect ibẹ̀, whoever that perfects the reading of the Qur'an, that is, the person is not having any difficulty reading Qur'an, reciting the Qur'an, either reading it offhand from memory or reading it from the mushaf. Whoever that is perfect in the Qur'an recitation or Qur'an reading, al-mahiru bil Qur'an, ẹni tó bá mọ Qur'an kà dáadáa, ma'a as-safarati al-kirami al-bararah, nínú túmọ̀ rẹ̀ yóò máa bẹ pẹ̀lú àwọn màláíkà alápọ̀nlé, ẹni ìkẹ́, ẹni ire. Ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣì mọ́, inú wọn ni ó ṣì mọ́. That is, that person will be counted among the company. It will be kept among the company of the malaika, of the angels. Now I go the second part. Everyone walladhi yaqra'u al-Qur'ana. But whoever that is reciting the Qur'an, anyone can Qur'an titiye, wa yatata'ata'u fihi. All that words. Etunka ma wi wuro yẹn kó lè bá rí mú dáadáa. Wa yatata'ata'u fihi. Ó wá ń kí lòlò bó ṣe ń ka Qur'an yẹn, ó ń ká lòlò níbẹ̀. That is, the person is finding it difficult maybe to pronounce a word from the Qur'an, to read a verse perfectly. Maybe while he was learning it from the ustad, bó ṣe ń pe àyà kan fún, ó ń ṣì pé kul ó ní kul, ó ní ọ̀nà kul a'udhu, ó ní a'udhu. They just you start continue to correct him or her. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tún find it difficult to get the perfect pronunciation of that verse or that harf, that letter. Wa yatata'ata'u fihi. The person is finding it difficult to pronounce the word perfectly or the verse correctly. Kí ni Ànábì ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Ànábì ní wa huwa alayhi shaqqun. That verse becomes difficult for him or her. Ó le fún láti rí pé kò dé stop, but that person didn't stop. Lahu ajran. The Prophet said the person will be given 2 rewards. One reward for reading the Quran and another reward for persistency, that is continuing to learn to read it again. ní tá à ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé nígbà tá a bá ń kọ́ Qur'an lọ́wọ́ láti kà tá a bá yìí tí ì máa kà yẹn a gbọ́dọ̀ wà discouraged. Do not be discouraged whatsoever because you've not perfected your reading. Read it always. Make it an habit to open the Quran and read. There are a lot of verses in the Quran that tells us the virtue of the reading of the Quran. We have a hadith also. Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam jẹ́ kó yọ ayé pé ní dípò dára kìyàmá wọ́n pe gbogbo mùsùlùmí àwọn náà ka Quran pé yá máa ka Quran máa kà á gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe ń ka nígbà tó wà láyé. Áyà tó bá dúró sí nígbẹ̀yìn bó bá ṣe ń kà sí náà ló ṣe máa iqra warattil bó bá ṣe ń kà sí náà wartaqi bó bá ṣe ń kà náà ló ṣe máa gòkè sí. Bí n tó bá kà bó bá ṣe dá sí bó bá ṣe gùn sí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni position rẹ wọ́n ṣe máa rank ẹ̀ sí. The longest or most verses tó bá kà last ní kí láti sọ òyìnbó verse tó bá kà tó bá ṣe pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni daraja rẹ̀ position rẹ̀ ṣe máa ga sí. Wọ́n wá ní kama kunta turattilu fi dunya gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọn náà ṣe máa ń kà nígbà tó wà láyé. A jẹ́ pé ní ìwọ tó bá kí ń kà láyé o ò ní sínú list àwọn tó fẹ́ fún ní benefit yẹn láti qiyamah. So just make sure you try at least per day whether you have data or you don't have data, read the Quran. You know there's a day will never pass by ní tí mo ń tàn láyé tó ń lo WhatsApp. I've not seen that person. I've not heard about that person tó ń lo WhatsApp tó ń lo Android tí a day will now pass by tẹ́nìyàn ò ní ṣí WhatsApp rẹ̀. I've never heard of that person. Ní tí ìrò ń tàn yẹn WhatsApp tí ò ní ṣí WhatsApp for a day ní tí ìrò ń tàn yẹn wá rí pẹ̀lú how many hours tó ń kálukú fi ń ṣí WhatsApp rẹ̀. How many hours ló ń lò ń bẹ̀ kí ni interval from last visitation to another kí ni interval yẹn. So I've never seen that person. So ẹ jẹ́ as Muslim ẹ wo látó ń bẹ̀ tó ń bẹ̀ ní kí ẹ máa ka Quran ẹ jẹ́ ká make it an habit, part of our routine tí a máa ṣe daily. Àwa láti máa kà ká máa kà dáradára. Àwa tá àti máa kà ká máa lẹ́nẹ̀ ó wọ́n ti ń ta máa náwó lórí láti gbà tó tọ̀ ustaz táwọn máa kà fún ní gbogbo gbà. Ọlọ́run tó bá ṣe fún wa ó ti ṣe fún wa ní rọrùn. Àwọn app ti pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi tá a lè máa lò for this purpose. One of the apps òun ni this one tí mo ṣe kalẹ̀ yìí. Tẹ́ bá rí pé page tí mo ṣe yìí page 604 ní Quran juzu 30 Quran Suratul Ikhlas, Suratul Falaq, Suratul Nas. Now orúkọ app yìí let's go and check the app. So as you can see this is the app. Let's say Al-Quran. Al-Quran. That is the app. So now how do we now logo any? Now let us go to our Play Store in case what you about in. Open your Play Store, type it there, Al-Quran. You have a number of apps, application that are downloadable on the Play Store. Okay, Al-Quran Mokoi. So this is the one. Means okay, could see any other perfect apple, but this is the one I'm talking about here. You can see it here. What were installed lọ́dọ̀ tèmi. So in your own case tó bá ti ní the phone wà á rí pé kò tí wà installed. You now click it, you click on download. After downloading it will install. After it must have installed, then you can now come back to your phone to locate where it is like this. Then you click on it will open. Now when you get to the app, you can see the list of verses of the surah, the chapters. You can see surah that is it is categorized based on surah. You can see surah, you can see juz'u, you can see bookmark, what you have saved. That now depends on what you want to do. Do you want to read surah by surah, or you want to read a particular juz'u? If you want to read a particular juz'u, you can just come to juz'u like this. You can see now juz'u tabarak, juz'u qalam, juz'u haqa, juz'u. You can see now Juzu Amma. So now let's go by surah. Let's go by surah. So before you go by surah, let us click on this so that we can see some features. You can see this three dotted. You can see this three dotted. Let us click on it. Click on it and see what is there. You can see you have go to page, you have settings, you have help, about us, other apps. So other apps that are related to this app. So if you want to go to page, you want to search a particular verse, a particular page of the Quran, you can just search it there. Then click OK, you go. That's not what I'm going. So let us now go to you can just explore some other things there. So let us open to Surah Al-Ikhlas. You can see Surah Al-Ikhlas there, down 1 and 12. Click on it. You can see you have to Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falah, Surah Al-Nas on the same page. Now, here in this app, what you can do, you have a number of things that you can do. To the page, only now, for the first time that you are here, if you click on the page, you can see now everything is bolded. If I want to make some activities, I'll just tap anywhere on this page. You can see now, after I tapped, it brought me the name of the surah, you can see page number, juzu number. Then down I have Minshawi, my own case. So let us start from the top most first. From the top, click on these three dots. You can see you have night mode. You can click on the night mode. You can see it has changed the page for you. So you only change it to buy bright. You can go back, you can unclick that place. See now. So that is about that. You can let us come to the down where I have Mishawi. You can see beside it there is one small arrow. This arrow, you can click on it. When you click on it, you see you have a number of reciters. Perhaps where anything reciter content man that you are conversant with, that you like most. So you can just search for that reciter here. You can see we have a number of them, more than 10, more than 20. A number of reciters. So now, if you have any reciter in mind, you can see we have Minshawi, we have Abdul Basit, we have Abdul Basit Majawad, Al-Hadi, Kanakiri, all of them, they are there. If you have a particular reciter in mind, you just come directly to that reciter, you click on it. For example, if the reciter you want to select is Abdullah al-Juhani, you can just use Abdullah al-Juhani, just click on Abdullah al-Juhani. You can see now. You can see it has changed to Abdullah al-Juhani. So you have play by the side. So if you want to change reciter, you click, you go back again, you choose, you select. If it is Al-Basit, it's Al-Basit here, Abdul Al-Basit. Click on it. You can see it has changed to Al-Basit. The next thing now is to click on the play. If you click on the play now, you can see it states that start playback from. We have 3 verses, 3 surah on this page. It's now asking, do you want it to play from the first surah on the page, which is Al-Ikhlas, or Falak, or Nas? Let us choose Al-Ikhlas. So after that, you can see it said you are not on Wi-Fi. Download data anyway. Because I've not downloaded this reciter before. If you want to download it for the first time, you have this prompt. So, and do you want to use your data, or do you want to use your Wi-Fi? Do you want to Wi-Fi to download, or you want to use data to download? So I want to use my data to download. I click on this check. Yeah, that is correct. If it's cancelled, click on the times. Okay, check. You can see now it is downloading. Now, after I must have downloaded, you can see now immediately it downloaded. Let us play. Now, now you can see now. Immediately it finishes the Falah, the class, it continues with the next verse and surah. Now, here is what I want to explain. Now, there are some settings you can do here. You can see you can adjust the speed. Let us go back to a class. As it's reading the class, you can see you can adjust the speed such that you can be following the reciter the way it's reciting it. Easy from what I get marker. Now, how do you do that? You come to this side here where you see these things there. So let us select this. Now that is not what I want to select. I want to show you what I want to select. Okay. You can see this is where we are. This is where we are. This is where we are. So you can see this is, here you have your setting here. You have your setting here. Here you can adjust the speed. Here you can adjust how many times you want it to repeat a particular verse. You can fast forward here. You can play and pause here. You can rewind here. You can stop everything here. So now let us explore these things. Let us first go to setting. Let us go to setting. Click on the setting. You can see on this page we have you do want me to read from, you can see from Al-Ikhlas to where. You can select from Al-Ikhlas. I've chosen Al-Ikhlas. You start from Al-Ikhlas to Al-Ikhlas also. That is, I don't want you to go beyond Ikhlas. Start from Al-Ikhlas. I hope you can see what I'm saying. Start from Ikhlas, then end at Ikhlas. Now, which verse do you want me to read from? Do you want me to start from verse 1 to verse 4? In your own case, if you want to stay on only one verse, you can choose start from verse 1 to verse 1. You change this thing to also to be at 1. Let us check it. What are we talking about? You can see now. Click on here. You have 1. It has changed to 1, which means it will only be reading the first verse 1, and ends at verse 1. Now, the next thing is play set of verses. Do you want me to play set of verses over and over again, or how many times? Is it 5 times, 10 times, or continuously without stopping at all? That is what you set here. You can see you have 1. That is, since you have 1 here, that means it will repeat that verse only once. You can select it. You can see I'm just, you see, you have 5, you have 6. So you repeat it 6 times, 10 times. You can see continuously. You can see 20 times, 21 times, 25 times. So it ends at the highest number is what? 25 times. You can choose that it should recite that verse for you 25 times. 25 times. If you choose verses 1 to 4, it will recite that verses 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 25 times. If you now put this, now see, put this, it means it will not, it won't stop. It won't stop. You just continue to read, to recite, to read it. Now, if it is only one verse that you choose, like just as in our case, we choose only verse 1 of Surah Al-Ikhlas. So this is where you come. So you just set it here. That is, just continue to read it, to read the Qul Huwallahu Ahad till I'm tired, till I've perfected it before I go to another verse. That's another thing here. Now, playback speed. You want to control the speed. You can see you can control how fast the reciter will be, or how slow. So we have 1, we have 1.25, we have 1.5, we have 0.5, 0.75. So you can, all these things we are going to test them to see how fast the readings, the recitation is. Then you know what to do. So We have selected Surah Al-Ikhlas, verse 1 to verse 1. We have selected that you should play it over and over again without stopping. Now you now click on apply. Apply. Okay, listen. Yes. If you check here, you can see that the setting we made, what we selected in the setting, you can see it here down. It has that it means it just continue to read. It won't stop. Now let's pause it. If you want to change it, you don't need to go back to that setting here. Just click on this thing. Just click on this. Click on it. Click on it. This one. Once you click on it, let's see what will happen. Click on it. You can see it has cancelled. Click on it again. It shows 1. That means it's going to read it only once. Click on it again. It will read it twice. 3, 4. You can see here. 1, 2, 3. You can click. It continues reading it. So, but if you want to set it to repeat more than 3 times, you need to go back to setting to select to read it 8 times and the likes. Now, just the next icon beside it, let us click it. That tells us about the speed. The speed, click on it. You can see you have 1.25. What it was into what only 1. So let us check the speed of 1.25. Click again. Let us change it again. Change it again. This is 1.5. Let us change it. That's 0.5. Let's click again. You have 0.75. 0.75. This is normal. So let us now go back to that 0.75. Now, as you can see, you can decide to open your Quran. Let me pause it. You can decide to open your Quran to this verse, play. Once it reads, then you read after. Let's play. Yeah. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. You repeat again. You play. Can see now. Or you want to do a muraja. So as it's reading, you can just be following the. And one of the benefits is that as it reads, it highlights where the wordings are. It highlights the verses and the words for you to see. So this is one of the apps that you can use to assist you in your reading or to assist your muraja. So once you are reading like this, you can continue to do another thing. Let me play it. You can see. You can go out of the app to continue other tasks you have on your phone, or you want to keep your phone somewhere. You can see now all these are applicable in the while using the app. So this is what I just have for us today. So we shall meet again in our next video. I remain